got some bad news for you guys. If you can't shoot in this game, you have no chance. So me being the lovely guy that I am, I want you to be able to shoot. I want you to have a chance. In this video, I'm going to teach you multiple tips and tricks that will 100% guarantee turn you into a better jump shooter. Let's get into it. I would like to tell you guys, I bought a $10,000 phone and I'm getting a call. Hold on. Hello, yes, this is Mr. Dirk. Yes, I was just about to tell him that you could turn $100 into $10,000 on Prize Picks. It's easy. First you pick your sport, then you pick your category, then you pick your players. And then you just pick if you think the player is gonna go more or less than that projection in that category. The more players you choose, the more money you make. You can literally turn $100 into 10K, bro. Like, you gotta give it a try. If that's not enough to convince you, I got a special offer. If you use my code YoungDirk and click the link in the description, Prize Picks will match your deposit up to $100. So for example, if you deposit $10, they'll match it with another 10. If you deposit 50, they'll match it with another 50. And if you deposit 100, they'll match it with another 100 that you can play with. Make sure you guys click the link in the description and use code YoungDirk. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's video. First things first, I want you to trust me and pay attention. I am here to help you. I want to make you guys better so you like me more and subscribe and watch my other videos. It's common sense, so please pay attention. Let's start with a tip that is super underrated and not a lot of people are talking about. I want you to shoot like there is nobody on you. What does this mean? If you guys did not know, sometimes if the defender is closing out, you will get a sped up or a slowed down jump shot. Now, we overthink this way too much and we think we will get a speed up or a slow down a lot more than it actually happens. So what I want you to do is never change your timing trying to anticipate the speed up or the slow down. I used to do this all the time. I stopped and I started to make way more jump shots and a lot more contested shots. This is how all those dudes are hitting those crazy contested shots without a zen. Speaking of a contested shot, I hit a nice 41 right there. I shot the shot exactly how I shot it if I was wide open, and that is why I made the shot. Always shoot the ball as if you're wide open and you will make a lot more shots. Tip number 2, please stop doing this. Please stop having 1 or 2 bad games and changing your jump shot. Do not do this. You will never be able to be a good shooter if you are constantly changing your jump shots. Find a good jump shot. I have a lot on my channel, and stick to it for at least a week. At least, bro. I would say 2, because you need to master that jump shot. I have been using the same jump shot for about 3 months. If I'm using the same shot, shooting every day for 3 months, do you think I'm gonna be able to shoot? Absolutely. If you've been using a shot for 3 months on the exact same build and you still can't shoot, that's probably a very bad jump shot. But please make sure you find and put on a good jump shot first. I have a lot on my channel, or you could use NBA 2K Lab, link in the description, use code Dirk, but make sure it's a good jump shot. Do not change it. Please don't change it. Practice it, master it at least a week, and if your jump shot still has not improved, then it's time to try out a new jump shot. Tip number 3 is something about this game that just pisses me off, and it kind of ties in with 1 and 2. If you guys did not know, right? If you use the same jump shot on a 6'6" and a 6'8", the jump shot on the 6'6" is going to be faster, okay? Because for some reason, the shorter your player, the faster your jump shot, and the taller your player, the slower your jump shot. Because of this, I really only play on builds that are 6'6" because I do multiple wagers a week and I do not want to screw up my jump shot timing at all. Now, I understand, of course, a lot of you are not playing for money as much as me, so you don't need to be as strict. But if you really want to be an elite shooter, I recommend that if you are going to play on other heights, I recommend putting on the same jump shot on all of your builds, and just keep in mind that the taller you get, the slower it'll be, and adjust your shot timing based on the height. Okay, wait, one more thing. If you are not an absolutely awful jump shooter, I want you to do this. This is what I do on each build. I want you to use a different shot. Okay, I feel like this is what's best for me, because I can hop on each build and I know which build has what type of shot and what the shot speed is like. But if you are not a good shooter, I recommend just to keep the same jump shot on all of your builds. Tip number 4 is another thing I absolutely hate about this game, but we have to deal with it, okay? This is just very dumb. If you guys did not know, the stage compared to the rec, compared to the pro-am, compared to the park, they all have different shot timings. I don't know why. It's very stupid. I think it's because of the latency, but it's 2K. I don't know why. So because, like I said, I'm doing multiple wagers a week, I literally only play in the stage because I don't want to screw up my jump shot timing. Again, of course, you guys are not playing for money multiple times a week. If you're trying to become an elite shooter, I recommend playing 1 to 2 different types of game modes at max. Now, if you're a person that likes to play every game mode, that's fine. Just know that every time you switch modes, the timing is going to slightly change, okay? It's not you, it's the game. So just adapt to the new timing in that mode and everything will be a-okay. Tip number 5 is taking advantage of your dominant ball hand. What does this mean? I am right-handed. I shoot with my right hand in NBA 2K. It is easier to set my feet and time my jump shot if I am going left. It's been like this for years. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. If I am going right, it is a little slower to set my feet and my jump shot is slightly slower and I need to adjust, which is why most sweats and comp players prefer to go to their opposite ball hand. It's a small tip, but it'll help a lot more than you guys think. Tip number 6, if you guys did not know, you have a takeover meter. Okay, I would hope that we all know this. The higher it is, okay, which means closer away from 0 for people who don't understand math, the better your chances are of making your jump shot. So if it is on 0%, you have a slightly lower chance to make a shot. The higher it is off of 0, closer it is to 100, you have a way better chance of hitting your next jump shot. That's just how the game is, okay? That's why when you're cold, you are in what we call a negative takeover, which means it's going to be a lot harder for you to make your next jump shot. In every game I play, I always try to go for a layup or dunk first. Of course, I'm playing really good players a lot, and I can't always do this, but if it's there, I'm always going to try to get a layup or dunk first, just to build up a little takeover so I'm more confident in my jump shot. Tip number 7 is something that all of the best shooters on this game do, okay? I do it in all of my wagers, and I really do it every time I'm playing. And if you haven't seen my last wager, it was against D-Nell. He's one of the best 2 guards on the game. I'll leave the link in the description. Go check that out after you're done watching this video. Anyways, Green Machine is a very, very, very broken badge, okay? As soon as you hit 2 shots in a row, your Green Machine is now going to be active, which means your make percentage is going to increase and your green window is going to slightly expand, which is going to help you make more of your shots. The more shots you make in a row, the more your Green Machine will be upgraded. As soon as I make like 4 in a row, I know in the back of my mind that it's like impossible for me to miss unless I mistime it absolutely horribly. As soon as you make 2 shots in a row, I want you to have confidence and look for that shot. Don't force a bad shot, because if you miss, your Green Machine is gone and you have to start over. Just be confident with that Green Machine activated. The more shots you make in a row, the harder it'll be for you to miss. Tip number 8. We all love specific types of girls, right? Or guys, whatever you're into. It's 2024. Okay. Anyway, we all have our personal preferences, right? This next tip is kind of a personal preference, but it's a personal preference that we recommend. Most of the comp players shoot on push or release. I'm not saying to use one of these, but if you're not a good shooter, I definitely recommend trying out putting your release timing on push or release. I personally use push on my 6'6" and my new up-and-coming 6'8", and I use release on my 6'3". Tip number 9. It's annoying because it's kind of a pay to win, but I really recommend playing all your games with jump shot boost. Does it help like dramatically? No, but will it help you a little bit? Yes, it will. And if you're not a good shooter, you want to have every edge you can get. Now, if you're out here balling and you got big bread, I recommend buying the Gatorade boost, because if you guys did not know, the lower your stamina, I believe if it's 50% or less, your shot timing is going to slow down a little bit and that'll screw you up. So if you have all Gatorade, you are less likely to be lower than 50% stamina. If you're not balling like that, make sure you're doing your Gatorade workouts every week to get that extra bar of turbo stamina or whatever it's called. Tip number 10, okay? This is, I still see people doing this. I don't know why. You want to turn your meter off, bro. It is so much harder to shoot with your meter on. Logically, it makes sense to keep it on, but bro, no. Turn it off and you get a boost, okay? You literally get a boost in your jump shot in your make percentage and in your green window if your shot meter is off. Turn it off. Practice, okay? You will get it down. Don't be scared. Take your shot meter off, please, and keep it off. Tip number 11. I'm actually going back on something I've been saying for the past 2 years, but in 24, it changed a little bit, okay? I used to solely be a visual cue shooter. I am now 50-50 when it comes to your muscle memory and your visual cue. I still look, okay? I still want you guys to look, but I want you guys to keep tip 1 in mind, that I want you to shoot it the same either way. So I want you to use visual cue and muscle memory. The reason why it's still 50% visual cue is because on those rare speed ups and slowdowns, I need to know my visual cue and cannot rely off of my muscle memory or I will miss. If you want to see me in a wager against one of the best twos guards on the game, it's right there on screen. Hope this helped you guys out for real, for real. Drop a like if it did. 2,000 likes, I'd really appreciate it. Again, I hope this helped you guys out. Go out.